Okay, guys, so for the end of this lesson, we're going to be going over the answers we got wrong on Kahoot. So I've noticed the majority of you guys got some questions wrong, and we're going to go over it right now, okay? So the first question says, what is an inherited trait? And this is a translated version. ¿Qué es un rasgo heredado? And there's a picture of a penguin. Okay, so I noticed that many of you got confused with this question. Many of you picked this this answer for this question. Can anyone tell me why this isn't the correct answer? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so exactly. So this isn't what an inherited trait is. This is what a learned trait is. So I think you guys got confused. And does anyone know the correct answer? Yeah, you. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. So what Timmy said is that the correct answer is actually the rhombus, the blue, which reads an inherited trait is, are physical characteristics that get passed down from parent to child. Thank you. That is the correct answer. And can anyone tell me why this one isn't the correct answer? Yes, you, Jimmy. What is it? Uh-huh. Exactly. This is an example. This isn't the definition. Eye color and hair color, they are inherited traits, but these are examples. It's not the definition that I taught in the lesson. Can anyone tell me why green isn't the correct answer? Okay, Maria, tell me. The type of animal. Yeah, exactly. The type of animal isn't even the answer. Like it isn't even correct for this question. All right, let's move on. Oh, you're blocking this? Okay. So the question is, what is the definition of a learned trait? ¿Cuál es la definición de rasgos aprendidos? I've noticed for this question, many people picked the square. Can anyone tell me why this isn't the correct answer? Uh, you, Muhammad, what do you think? Uh-huh. Okay. Exactly. So what Muhammad said is this part of it, the beginning, like the first half of this answer is the correct answer. But learn from humans is where it loses its correctness. It's not right after that part. Can anyone tell me what is the right answer? Uh, what do you think, Cameron? Hmm. Okay. So what Cameron said is the correct answer is the circle, which reads the definition of learned trait are actions or behavior learned from parents or others. Bravo. Now let's move on. Okay. This question is, what is the animal's inherited trait? I've noticed a lot of people picked the triangle. Can anyone tell me why the triangle isn't the correct answer? All right, Timmy, let's hear from you again. What do you think? Hmm. Exactly, Timmy, exactly. What Timmy said is that seeking prey to ease a learned trait. It's not an inherited trait. Thank you for the clarification, Timmy. So, Timmy, what do you think the answer is? Uh-huh. Exactly, yes. So what Timmy said, the answer is the green, the square, which says sharp claws. A lion inherits their claws from their parents to hunt. Thank you, Timmy. Now let's move on to the next question. Okay, this question is, what is this animal's inherited trait? And as we can see, it's a polar bear. I've noticed many of you guys picked the blue, hunting for salmon. Can anyone explain why hunting for salmon isn't an inherited trait? Maria, let's go back to you. Hmm. Exactly. So Maria said this hunting for salmon is a learned trait. Hunting in general is a learned trait for many animals, but it's not an inherited trait. Maria, can you explain which one is the correct answer? Exactly. Yes. It is a triangle, the white fur. That is correct. The polar bears inherit white fur because of the habitat they live in. So as you can see, it's very cold here in this picture, and the polar bear has white fur to keep themselves warm in the cold climate of the Arctic. Now let's move on to the next question. I think this one's the last one. Let me see. Yeah, that is the last question. Okay. So this is the last question where many of you guys got it wrong, and it reads like this. What is this animal's inherited trait due to environment? I've noticed many of you guys chose blue, nose to smell food. That's particularly true. The wolves do inherit their nose through parents, like to sniff and stuff. But is it due to environment? I think you can make the argument it's not because I think that's what many nose does, like they're used to smell. So it isn't like something, it's not a trait that's, associated with the environment. Can anyone tell me what the correct answer for this question is? Jimmy, what do you think? Hmm. Exactly, Jimmy, exactly. So what Jimmy said is the correct answer is triangle, fur to keep them warm. As you can see, this wolf is also has fur, and he is in a cold place, and the fur is used to keep them warm. Can anyone tell me why the circle isn't the correct answer, walking to travel? Why do you think that's not the correct answer? Uh, what do you think, Mohammed? Exactly, exactly. So Mohammed said is walking to travel, walking is an action. So that's not an inherited trait, but that's a learned trait. Can someone explain to me why square might not be the answer? All right, Maria, what do you think? Uh-huh. Exactly, Maria, exactly. She also said that running is a action. So running to get places faster is an action, and that's not really an inherited trait, but rather a learned trait. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, class, for taking part in this class discussion. We went all over all of the questions that majority of the class got wrong. I appreciate the feedback, and I'm glad that we could collectively come up with the right answers and go over it together. Thank you, and enjoy recess. Bye. Oh, wait, stop sharing. Okay, stop video.